The NT80 Lincoln penny worth millions? Rare coin secrets revealed. USA World Coin. Have you ever looked at the loose pennies sitting in your pocket, car, or old jar and wondered if one of them could change your life forever? Most people ignore pennies because they think they are worthless. But what if I told you that some Lincoln pennies have shocked collectors by selling for unbelievable prices? Imagine finding a simple-looking penny that could be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, or even millions of dollars. Sounds impossible, right? But in the fascinating world of coin collecting, rare mistakes, minting errors, and historical varieties can turn an ordinary coin into a hidden treasure. Today on USA World Coin, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins among collectors, the 1980 Lincoln penny. This coin may look common at first glance, but some rare examples have created excitement among collectors worldwide. There are stories online claiming certain Lincoln pennies reached values connected to massive figures like $72.6 million during special celebrations and double-dated coin discussions. While many normal coins remain only worth their circulating value, rare varieties and errors can become incredibly valuable. So before you spend another penny, watch carefully because the coin hiding in your home right now might surprise you. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, this coin became the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person. For generations, Americans have carried Lincoln cents in their pockets without realizing that certain rare dates and minting errors could be worth a fortune. Over the years, collectors have searched endlessly through rolls of pennies, hoping to discover a hidden gem. Some rare pennies sold for thousands of dollars simply because of a tiny error or unusual feature that most people would never notice. And among these fascinating coins, the 1980 Lincoln penny continues to attract attention. 1980 Lincoln penny. The 1980 Lincoln penny was minted in huge numbers at different U.S. mint locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Because millions were produced, most 1980 pennies are still very common today. If you have a normal circulated 1980 penny with no special errors or unique characteristics, its value is usually just 1 cent. However, coin collectors know that not every coin is identical. During the minting process, mistakes sometimes happen, and those mistakes can create coins worth far more than face value. One of the first things collectors check on a 1980 Lincoln penny is the mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia usually have no mint mark, Denver coins show a small D, and San Francisco proof coins carry an S. Each version has different collector interest depending on condition and rarity. A shiny, uncirculated 1980 penny in perfect condition can already be worth more than a regular circulated coin. But the real excitement begins when rare mint errors enter the picture. Some 1980 pennies were struck with off-center errors. This happens when the coin blank is not positioned correctly during striking, causing part of the design to disappear. These dramatic-looking coins are highly collectible because every off-center error is unique. Depending on how severe the error is and how visible the date remains, values can range from tens to hundreds of dollars. Collectors love these unusual mistakes because they are impossible to recreate naturally. Another valuable variety involves double die errors. A double die occurs when the design on the coin appears doubled because of a mistake during die creation. On some Lincoln pennies, collectors may notice doubling in the lettering, numbers, or Lincoln's features. These double details can significantly increase a coin's value, especially when the doubling is strong and clearly visible without magnification. Many beginners overlook these small details, which is why rare coins sometimes remain hidden in circulation for years. The 1980 penny also attracts attention because of copper composition. Pennies minted before 1982 mostly contain 95% copper, making them heavier and more valuable to metal enthusiasts compared to modern zinc pennies. Many collectors save older copper pennies because they represent a different era of American coin production. While the metal all alone does not make the coin extremely rare, it still adds interest for collectors building complete Lincoln cent collections. Condition is another major factor affecting coin value. In coin collecting, condition can mean everything. A worn-out penny found on the street may only be worth face value, but the exact same coin in flawless mint condition could sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Professional grading companies examine coins carefully under magnification and assign grades based on preservation, shine, and strike quality. High-grade examples of the 1980 Lincoln penny are much harder to find because most entered circulation immediately after production. Proof coins from San Francisco are especially attractive to collectors. These coins were specially made with polished dies and carefully prepared surfaces to create mirror-like finishes. Proof pennies are not intended for circulation and usually come in collector sets. A perfect proof 1980s Lincoln penny with deep cameo contrast can command strong prices among collectors, especially if professionally graded at the highest levels. Now here is where things become truly interesting. Coin collectors often discuss stories about double-dated coins created during special commemorative celebrations. Double-dated coins usually display 2 years together to honor anniversaries or historical milestones. Because of the excitement surrounding rare commemorative issues, rumors sometimes spread online claiming unbelievable values such as $72.6 million connected to special Lincoln pennies. While such figures are often exaggerated or misunderstood, these stories create massive curiosity among collectors and viewers worldwide. The truth is that most ordinary 1980 pennies remain common unless they contain rare features, extraordinary errors, or exceptional grading. Still, there have been Lincoln pennies that sold for astonishing amounts. Some rare varieties from earlier years, like the famous 1943 bronze cent or the 1955 double die penny, reached hundreds of thousands or even over $1 million at auction. These legendary sales inspire collectors to continue searching through old coin jars and bank rolls every day. People dream of discovering the next hidden treasure hiding in plain sight. If you want to check your own 1980 Lincoln penny, start by examining the date carefully under good lighting. Look for doubling in the numbers or letters. Check whether the coin appears off-center or contains unusual marks created during minting. Inspect the edge and surface for strange features that differ from normal pennies. Also examine the mint mark closely because certain mint errors involving the D or S mint mark can attract collector interest. Using a magnifying glass or coin microscope can help reveal tiny details invisible to the naked eye. Many valuable error coins are overlooked simply because people never inspect them closely enough. Coin collecting rewards patience and careful observation. Even experienced collectors sometimes discover rare varieties years after coins enter circulation. Storage is also important. If you believe you found an interesting coin, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value significantly. Instead, place the coin in a protective holder or small plastic flip to preserve its condition. Serious collectors and dealers prefer original surfaces because they provide authenticity and historical integrity. The popularity of coin collecting has exploded online in recent years. Videos about rare pennies regularly attract millions of views because people love the possibility of finding treasure in everyday change. Social media and YouTube channels like USA World Coin help introduce new collectors to the hobby by sharing exciting discoveries, auction stories, and valuable coin information. Many viewers begin searching through their coins immediately after watching videos about rare pennies. One reason the Lincoln penny remains so beloved is its connection to American history. Abraham Lincoln is one of the most respected presidents in U.S. history, and his portrait on the penny symbolizes honesty, resilience, and leadership. Holding a Lincoln cent is like holding a small piece of American heritage. Every scratch and mark tells a story about the coin's journey through countless hands over decades. Collectors often build complete Lincoln cent albums covering every year in mint mark combination. Some dates are easy to find while others are extremely rare and expensive. Completing a full collection can take years of dedication. The challenge keeps collectors engaged and passionate about the hobby. Another fascinating aspect of coin collecting is how values constantly change. A coin considered common today may become more valuable in the future if demand increases or if high-quality examples become scarce. Market trends, collector interest, and auction results all influence prices. That is why many collectors hold on to older pennies even when current values seem modest. The 1980 Lincoln penny may not always sell for huge amounts, but rare errors and top condition examples continue attracting attention. Some collectors are willing to pay impressive premiums for coins with unique characteristics because every rare era represents a fascinating moment in minting history. No two era coins are exactly alike, which adds excitement to the search. There are even stories of people discovering valuable coins in inherited collections, garage sales, or forgotten piggy banks. A simple penny overlooked for decades can suddenly become the highlight of an entire collection. These real-life treasure stories keep the dream alive for collectors around the world. If you are serious about coin collecting, learning grading standards and error types can greatly improve your chances of identifying valuable coins. Many books, websites, and collector communities provide educational resources for beginners. The more knowledge you gain, the easier it becomes to recognize rare features others might miss. Coin shows and local dealers are also excellent places to learn. Experienced collectors often enjoy sharing information with newcomers because the hobby depends on passing knowledge from one generation to the next. Attending coin events allows you to see rare coins up close and understand what makes certain pieces valuable. As technology improves, collectors now use advanced digital microscopes and online databases to study coins in incredible detail. High-resolution images make it easier than ever to compare potential varieties and errors. Yet despite modern tools, the excitement of discovering a rare coin by chance remains unchanged. Imagine opening an old jar of pennies tonight and spotting something unusual on a 1980 Lincoln cent. Maybe the lettering looks doubled. Maybe the coin appears off-center. Maybe it shines differently from the others. That single moment of curiosity could begin an incredible journey into the world of coin collecting. The next time someone tells you pennies are worthless, remember that rare coins continue making headlines around the world. While most 1980 Lincoln pennies remain ordinary circulating coins, special varieties and mint errors can still hold surprising value. Every collector knows that treasure often hides in the most unexpected places. So before you spend your spare change, take a closer look. Examine every penny carefully because history, rarity, and minting mistakes can transform an everyday coin into a collector's dream. And who knows, the next valuable Lincoln penny could already be sitting in your pocket right now waiting to be discovered. Thank you for watching USA World Coin. If you enjoyed this amazing story about the 1980 Lincoln penny and want more exciting rare coin discoveries, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin value videos. Keep searching, keep collecting, and make the 1987 Lincoln penny worth millions. Rare double-dated coins and hidden treasure in your pocket. USA World Coin. Have you ever looked at a simple penny and wondered if it could secretly be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Most people throw pennies into jars, leave them in cars, or ignore them completely. But what if one tiny Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket right now could change your entire life forever? Imagine paying for a cup of coffee with a coin that collectors would fight to buy for unbelievable money. Today on USA World Coin, we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about penny stories connected to the 1987 Lincoln cent, rare double-dated coins, and shocking coin values that have stunned collectors around the world. Many people believe every old penny is valuable, but the truth is much more exciting. Some coins become rare because of minting mistakes, secret production changes, historical celebrations, or accidental designs that were never meant to reach the public. During special anniversary years in American coin history, collectors and mint workers paid close attention to experimental coins, commemorative designs, and unusual production runs. Rumors spread that certain double-dated coins were being created for celebration purposes, while normal circulation coins remained common. This created confusion among collectors, and even today many people still search through old penny rolls hoping to discover hidden treasure. One of the biggest misunderstandings involves the 1987 Lincoln penny. Some online stories claim a regular 1987 penny is automatically worth thousands or even millions. But the reality is more complicated. Most simple date 1987 pennies found in circulation are only worth face value unless they contain a rare minting error, extraordinary condition, or unusual variety. However, the excitement around these coins continues because collectors know that hidden rarities do sometimes appear where nobody expects them. 1987 Lincoln Penny. The 1987 Lincoln Penny may look ordinary at first glance, but collectors always inspect this coin carefully because the late 1980s were a fascinating period for the United States Mint. During this time, billions of pennies were produced for circulation. Most of them entered daily commerce and became worn through years of use. That means truly flawless examples are actually harder to find than people think. A perfect uncirculated 1987 penny with sharp red color and no damage can sell for much higher prices than ordinary circulated coins. The obverse side of the coin features President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most recognizable faces in American coin history. The reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial design, which remained on pennies for decades before later redesigns appeared. Because these coins were produced in massive quantities, collectors focus heavily on condition, errors, and special mint marks. A standard 1987 penny from Philadelphia without a mint mark is usually worth only 1 cent in circulated condition. A 1987 D penny from Denver also generally carries minimal value unless preserved in extremely high mint state grades. But once you move into professionally graded gem condition, prices can jump dramatically. Some flawless examples have sold for hundreds of dollars because top-grade registry collectors compete fiercely for the finest known coins. Now here is where things become truly exciting. Error coins from 1987 can be worth serious money. Collectors search for off-center strikes, double strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, and double die varieties. Even a small minting mistake can transform a common penny into a valuable collectible. Some rare errors have sold for hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on severity and rarity. One of the most talked about rumors involves so-called double-dated celebration coins. Stories claim that special double-dated cents connected to commemorative celebrations were secretly produced or tested. These tales spread rapidly online and created huge excitement among new collectors. While officially documented examples remain extremely rare or questionable, the legend itself keeps treasure hunters searching through old coin collections every day. Imagine opening an old coin jar inherited from your grandparents and spotting an unusual penny with strange doubling or an odd second date appearance. Most people would ignore it, but experienced collectors know unusual features can sometimes indicate mint errors or altered dates. That possibility alone is enough to inspire millions of Americans to keep checking their change. Another reason collectors love the 1987 penny is the transition era in mint technology. During the 1980s, production methods improved, but mistakes still happened regularly. Die deterioration, mechanical doubling, and planchet issues created fascinating varieties that continue attracting attention today. Some coins display dramatic visual effects that make them stand out instantly under magnification. The emotional connection to Lincoln pennies also plays a huge role in their popularity. For generations, Americans grew up seeing these coins every single day. They represent history, nostalgia, and the possibility of hidden wealth. Unlike rare gold coins locked away in museums, Lincoln cents are accessible to ordinary people. Anyone can search rolls from the bank, inherited collections, or spare change from grocery stores. That dream of discovery keeps the hobby alive. Collectors often remember stories of ordinary people finding valuable pennies by accident. Someone cleaning a garage discovers a forgotten coffee can full of coins. A child checking pocket change spots an unusual mint mark. A cashier notices a strange-looking penny before giving change to a customer. These moments feel like treasure hunts from real life. The internet has also fueled massive interest in penny collecting. Videos claiming certain pennies are worth thousands or millions attract millions of views. While many exaggerated claims create confusion, they also encourage people to learn about coin grading, mint errors, and numismatic history. The key is understanding the difference between realistic values and sensational headlines. For example, when you hear about a penny selling for enormous money, there is almost always a reason. The coin might have a unique error, historical significance, perfect condition, or extreme rarity. A normal circulated 1987 penny without special characteristics usually remains common. But the possibility of finding an exceptional example is what makes searching so thrilling. Coin grading is another important factor. Two pennies from the same year can have dramatically different values depending on preservation. A scratched, worn coin may only be worth face value, while a pristine red mint state example could sell for hundreds. Professional grading companies examine coins carefully under magnification and assign numerical grades that influence market prices. Color matters too. Lincoln cents are often categorized as brown, or red. Bright original red copper color is especially desirable because copper naturally darkens over time. Finding a fully red 1987 penny in flawless condition decades after production is not easy. That rarity pushes values higher among advanced collectors. Some collectors specifically hunt for double die varieties. A double die occurs when the coin die receives multiple impressions during manufacturing, creating noticeable doubling in letters, numbers, or design elements. True double dies can become extremely valuable because they are genuine production varieties rather than post-mint damage. Unfortunately, many people confuse machine doubling with true double dies. Machine doubling usually appears flat and shelf-like, while authentic double dies show stronger, rounded separation. Learning the difference takes practice, but experienced collectors know this knowledge can prevent expensive mistakes. Counterfeit coins are another issue in today's market. As stories about million-dollar pennies spread online, fake altered coins also appear more frequently. Some scammers modify dates or add fake mint marks, hoping to trick inexperienced buyers. That is why authentication from trusted grading services is extremely important for high-value coins. Still, despite scams and exaggerations, valuable discoveries continue happening. Rare coins really do emerge from unexpected places. Estate sales, flea markets, garage sales, and old collections have all produced incredible finds over the years. Some people unknowingly spend valuable coins because they never learned what to look for. That is why education matters so much in coin collecting. The more you understand about mint marks, die varieties, grading, and errors, the better your chances of spotting something special. Even if you never find a million-dollar penny, the thrill of the hunt itself becomes addictive. Every coin tells a story about American history, economics, art, and manufacturing. The Lincoln penny especially carries deep historical importance. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it became the first regular U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the design witnessed world wars, economic crises, technological revolutions, and changing generations of Americans. Each penny passed through countless hands, carrying tiny pieces of history along the way. By 1987, America was experiencing major cultural and economic shifts. The coins produced during that era now serve as miniature historical artifacts. While most remain common, rare varieties and high-grade examples preserve snapshots of mint production during that time. Collectors also love building complete Lincoln cent albums covering every year and mint mark combination. Filling those empty spaces creates a satisfying challenge. Some dates are easy to find, while others become expensive keys. Even common years like 1987 can become difficult in top condition, especially for registry quality collections. And then there is the fantasy everyone dreams about, discovering a coin nobody else recognized. Imagine holding a penny that experts later identify as a previously unknown variety or spectacular mint error. Suddenly, a coin worth 1 cent transforms into something collectors desperately want. Stories like these keep treasure hunters motivated year after year. Some collectors spend decades searching through bankrolls. Others attend coin shows, study reference books, and analyze coins under microscopes. The hobby combines patience, knowledge, and excitement in a way few other collectibles can match. If you want to start checking your own pennies, begin by looking carefully at dates, mint marks, and unusual features. Use magnification and good lighting. Watch for doubling, off-center strikes, cracks, clipped edges, or missing details. Compare suspicious coins to verified examples from trusted numismatic resources. Do not clean your coins. This is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. Cleaning usually damages surfaces and lowers collector value significantly. Even dirty old pennies should remain untouched until evaluated properly. Storage is important too. Keep potentially valuable coins in protective holders away from moisture and harsh environments. Copper coins are especially sensitive to environmental damage. Proper preservation helps maintain condition and future value. Another fascinating aspect of coin collecting is market psychology. Sometimes prices rise rapidly because of publicity, collector trends, or viral stories online. A coin mentioned in a popular video can suddenly attract huge attention. While hype may fade, genuinely rare coins often maintain long-term demand. The 1987 penny continues attracting curiosity partly because of mystery surrounding rumored double-dated celebration coins. Whether those stories are misunderstood mint experiments, altered coins, or genuine rarities, they keep collectors searching with excitement and hope. And honestly, that hope is the heart of coin collecting. Every handful of change represents possibility. Every old penny could hide a surprise. Most coins may be ordinary, but it only takes one incredible discovery to make history. So tonight, before you ignore that jar of pennies sitting in your home, take another look. Examine those dates carefully. Search for unusual details, because somewhere out there, a rare Lincoln cent may still be waiting to be discovered by an ordinary person just like you. Maybe the next legendary coin story will begin with a single penny found in your pocket. And if you enjoyed this incredible coin journey, make sure you subscribe to USA World Coin for more amazing stories about hidden treasures, rare pennies, valuable mint errors, and unbelievable coin discoveries from across America. Your next coin could be worth far more than you ever imagined.